Hello, our theme for today is soup. So after our welcome song, I'm going to read a story and then we are going to sing a song together and make some pretend soup. For story time today, if you have two long objects that you can clack together, you will need those. If you do not have anything, your hands will work just fine. Things you could use if you do not have rhythm sticks, you could use wooden spoons, spatulas, sticks from outside, rulers, pencils, markers. They don't have to look like mine. Let's see, mine don't even look the same, do they? Let's see. They both look very similar, don't they? But they're also different. How are they different? How are my two sticks different? Yeah, let's look close. One stick is brown. The other stick is blue like my shirt. Look at the spirals and the ridges. This blue stick, the spirals are closer together, aren't they? But this one, they're a little farther apart. Let's look at the size too. They're different that way as well. Which stick is longer, the blue stick or the brown stick? The blue stick is longer and the brown stick is shorter. And it's probably hard to tell on the screen, but this one is a little bit thicker than the blue stick. The brown was just slightly thicker. I can tell when I'm holding them in my hand that that is definitely true. How are they the same? They're very, very different, but they have similarities as well. They're both long and straight. I can tell you they're both made of wood, even though this one looks a little shinier, doesn't it? But they are both made of wood. Let's do our welcome song with our rhythm sticks or hands. We're going to do, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. But instead of our hands, we're going to clap our sticks. If you're using your hands, you can sing hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your sticks. If you're ready for a story, clap your sticks. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, clap your sticks. We can make other noises with our sticks. Your sticks might not have ridges on them, so they may sound a little different than mine. Let's see, what sound do my sticks make when I rub them together? That's more of a bumpy sound, isn't it? Now try yours, whether it's your hands or your sticks. What sound does your sticks make? Try it out. Does it sound the same as mine? Probably not. We're going to sing Scrape Your Sticks. If you're ready for a story, scrape your sticks. If you're ready for a story, scrape your sticks. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, scrape your sticks. All right, so we clapped them together. We scraped them. Now we can tap them. It's going to be a little loud on the table for me, so I'm going to do it gently on my lap. You can gently tap on the floor if you're sitting on the floor. All right, we're going to tap our sticks. If you're ready for a story, tap your sticks. If you're ready for a story, tap your sticks. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, tap your sticks. Now we're going to make them silent. Go ahead and wave your sticks or your hands in the air. can go up high or down low, however you wave them so you're safe. So you're not accidentally bumping anybody sitting next to you or a lamp or a cat or something. All right, we'll wave our sticks. If you're ready for a story, wave your sticks. If you're ready for a story, wave your sticks. If you're ready for a story and you really want to show it, if you're ready for a story, wave your sticks. All right, we are going to quietly set our sticks off to the side and leave them there for now. We're not going to use them during our story. So set them down and we'll use them again in a minute. Our story today is called Soup Day, and it is by Melissa Eway. Now, I really like soup because there's all different sorts of ways and recipes that you can use to make soup. There's hot soup, there's cold soup, there's smooth and creamy soups, there's soups with chunks of vegetables and meat in them, many, many different kinds of soup. Let's see what kind of soup this child is eating in Soup Day. I would really like to thank the publisher, Henry Holt Company, for allowing me to share this story with you today. There we go. We see they are definitely making soup in a big pot, aren't they? This woman is pouring olive oil into the pot, and the pot is on the stove. And look at, she's holding a spoon. I almost said stick. Ooh, it's winter time in our story. How can we tell? Yeah, look at all the snow falling down and settling on the windowsills. And there's our child peeking out of the window. Oh, they are going shopping. There's an ice cream store that's closed and a green market. Look at all those colorful fruits and vegetables. The words say, today is Soup Day. I help Mommy pick out the vegetables. She says it's important to choose the freshest ones with bright colors. Let's see, what color are the carrots? Orange and green. I see some more vegetables, cauliflower and eggplant and tomatoes and lettuce or cabbage. This is what we put in our basket. 1 bunch of crispy green celery, 2 shiny yellow onions, 3 long orange carrots, 4 smooth tan potatoes, 5 tiny green zucchini, 6 big white mushrooms. Oops, we almost forgot the parsley. Can you count with me? We're going to count the different types of vegetables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different things they're buying. Back at home, we wash the vegetables. Then Mommy chops everything into different shapes. The celery and onions become tiny squares. Do you think you can draw a square with me in the air? We'll draw a line down and then go to across and then up and then back across to the top line again. We drew square. The carrots become circles. Can you make a circle with your hand? Just like that. Doop, doop, doop. The potatoes become cubes, and the parsley becomes confetti. I get to cut the mushrooms and zucchini with a plastic knife because they are soft. She's helping. That's so great. I love that. Mommy helps with my hand. Look, she's being very safe. She's keeping her hand away from the sharp edge of the knife and is cutting the zucchini in little circles. We pour olive oil into the big soup pot, and Mommy cooks the onions, celery, and carrots together. This makes them soft. They sizzle in the oil. I can almost smell the onions and the celery and the carrots. Then we fill the big pot with broth. That's that liquid right there being poured into the pot. It makes a loud sound. When it hits that hot pan, it goes. Can you make that noise with me? I put in the rest of the vegetables. Mommy covers the pot and we wait. For a while, we make a city. We read to each other. That's what we're doing. Then we have to escape from a big monster. They're pretending the rabbit is a big monster. Playing pretend is fun, isn't it? Before long, our home smells like yummy soup. Now she's got out her pretend shopping cart. Looks like they were having a tea party, too. Mommy checks the pot. We hear the soup bubbling inside. She tastes it. It needs a little something, she says. So Mommy adds some spices. There she's adding some pepper. And then the child is holding 2 other spices. Now I get to choose which kind of pasta to add in the soup. Do I want to add rotelle or spaghetti, angel hair, fettuccine? Those are both long pastas. Farfalle, rotini, pastina, elbow macaroni, or alphabet. That's all sorts of different types of pasta. Which one do you think you would choose? Can you say and point to which pasta you would choose? I would probably choose the pastina. Those stars are really cool. The child says, I pick alphabet because I like to eat the letters. Sometimes they make words. While we wait for the noodles to cook, we clean up our city. We return the books to the bookshelf, and we put the monster to sleep. I'm glad they're both helping each other clean up. And then Daddy's home. There he is coming in the door. Now it's finally time to eat our soup. Mom is getting bowls out. She's helping get the silverware out. Mommy lets me sprinkle the confetti parsley on top. It looks like green snow. All 3 family members are sitting down at the table with their bowls of tasty soup. I love soup day. Can you see the steam rising up from the soup? The end. Who is ready to make some soup with me? We're going to sing a song and play a game together. Let's practice the song first. Go ahead and get out one of your sticks. We're going to stir a cauldron. I have a real soup pot or cauldron. You can hold your arm out and pretend that is your soup pot. The words are, We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. Let's try it all together. First, we're going to sing, we're stirring the soup 2 times. Let's try that together. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. All right, now we have 2 rhyming lines. The next line is, it's time to eat. Is it complete? Let's sing that together. It's time to eat. Is it complete? Now the last line is we're stirring the soup. One last time. We're stirring the soup. Let's try it all together. Get out that stir, that spoon that you have, that pretend spoon, or maybe a real spoon, and your pot. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. Let's see. So we already have water in our pot. Now we're going to add a vegetable that is green. Can you name any green vegetables? And this vegetable looks like a tree. Do you know what vegetable I'm talking about? It's broccoli. Let's add our broccoli next and stir it in. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. It's not done yet. Now we're going to add 2 vegetables. These vegetables are long and orange, and they grow underground with green leafy bits sticking up in the sky. Do you know any long orange vegetables? We have 1, 2 carrots. Let's add our carrots into our soup. Sing along with me. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. What do we have next? Oh, this vegetable has a papery skin on the outside. In our story, the mom chopped it up, and it was one of the first things to get added into the soup. Sometimes when we chop up this piece of food, we start to cry. And it has little hairs for roots. We have an onion. Yes, let's add our onion to the pot and sing our song. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. What is next? Ooh, this is a really fun food. It's often purple up on top and whiter on the bottom. It's a turnip. Yes, and like beets and carrots, turnips grow underground too, with the green leafy bits sticking up in the air. Let's add our turnip to the soup. And it's time to stir it again. Sing along with me. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. Nope, it's not done quite yet. I want to put a few more things in our soup. This next thing also grows underground. They can be brown or purple or tan or red. they're really yummy, mashed or diced or fried or roasted or baked or as French fries. Do you know which food I'm talking about? A potato. Let's add our potato to the soup. Boop. Let's stir up our soup again. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. It's not done yet. Let's see, what would you add to your soup? There's all different things we can add. I have 2 more types of food that we're going to add. This next one grows on long, tall stalks. Can you make your body tall and long? And guess what? This stalk, it has ears. What? It does. When you peel open the ear of this vegetable, it's often yellow inside and has lots of different kernels. You can eat it cut off the stalk or on the cob. Do you know what I'm talking about? Corn! We have 2 ears of corn to put in our soup. All right, let's stir up our soup again. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. Not done yet. There's one more vegetable I would like to add to our soup. Let's see. Oh, I have a couple of them. They come in all sorts of colors. Sometimes this food is sweet. And sometimes, oh, it's spicy. Oh. We're going to add the sweet version of this food. And it's green or orange or yellow or red. Do you know what I'm talking about? Peppers. We're going to add some tasty sweet peppers to our soup. Can you help me count them? 1 green pepper. 2 another green pepper. 3 here's a big red pepper. 4 here's a yellow pepper. And my personal favorite color, orange. 5 peppers are in our soup. Let's stir it one last time. We're stirring the soup. We're stirring the soup. It's time to eat. Is it complete? We're stirring the soup. Let's add a little salt. Let's add a little pepper. Let's taste it. We made some really tasty soup, everyone. Thank you so much for helping me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for our story soup day and making soup together as well.